What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. This one here is gonna be my blue label collection. So some people have a mass amount. I'm talking like 10 to 20, 30 blue labels. I have 5 of my 5 favorite in the Invicta lineup. So that's what these are gonna be about, or this video, because I've managed to get all the blue labels that I wanted to get, and now it's time to share them with you as a collection. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned.
Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the pain, ayy. Better than the rest of them.
So welcome back. I've got 5 of my favorite in the Invicta lineup in the blue label. One of them is a controversial piece because it doesn't say blue label on the back, and I'll show you that when I flip you to this side of the table. But for now, I'm just going to show you a quick glimpse of each one. So first is the Magnum. If you don't know the Magnum, it's got 2 different dials. It's got the dial there at the 6 o'clock, and then the main dial at the regular spot. So this is a blue label. This was a must. The hybrid or fusion, whatever you want to call it, this is a controversial one, and we'll get into why when we flip to the other side of the table. SUBAQUA Specialty. I think this was my latest one that I got. Love this one. The Chaos, the only one that's more of a matte finish, and I'll show you that when I flip you over on this side of the table as well, because you can really tell the difference. And then my favorite out of all of them, the Russian Diver. This one's a bad boy right here. So if you don't know what the blue label collection is, Invicta started doing gold label, blue label. They've got the Desert Warrior edition, black label, which is a black watch with red accents. The gold label is all gold, everything. So gold watch, gold bracelet, gold dial. And the blue label is a combination of a lot of blue and a little bit of gold. And it looks great. It's a great looking watch. So we'll flip you onto the other side of the table so you can get a better look at it. And I'll go over model numbers and all that good stuff when we do. Stay tuned. All right, so we're back. The blue label collection. I actually really wanted all 5 of these. So it isn't like your normal, where you just buy watches here and there. I actually had to hunt down some of these. So this one I got new, and this one I got new. So the Chaos and the Hybrid I got brand new. I bought brand new, I think from Shop, both of them. But the Magnum I bought from a collector. The SAS I bought from a collector. And the Russian Diver I bought from a collector. You've seen this video. This was a horror story. But this is my favorite one. So even though they're all my children, I do pick favorites. So that's why I'm keeping this one last. We're going to start on the left, and we're going to work our way across. So first is the Magnum. This isn't my least favorite, but it's not my favorite. So this one here is a beautiful combination of a satin finish, a matte finish, and a high polish. So you see the high polish here. You got the matte also on the links. You've got like a satin finish on the case that connects to the lugs. You've got a matte finish here on the case sides. Then you've got that satin finish again. You got high polished here on the link sides. You've got a high polished clasp lock. And then you've got a satin finish clasp. So a lot going on. Show you the case back here. So we got all stainless steel flame fusion crystal, reserve collection, Invicta Bolt Zeus, blue label, Swiss movement, chronograph, water resistant 200 meters, model number 28632. So obviously this is model number 28632, and this has a Ronda 5040D in quartz movement. And like I said in the intro, the blue label is 98% blue with a little bit of gold, 2% gold max. And this one actually came factory with blue screw pins or screw bars. And I swapped out a gold Magnum I had, and I put the blue on there and I put the gold on here to add that extra pop. I think it really makes it pop and it looks good. And made a little custom mod, something really simple. Unscrew it, put the other screw from the other Magnum in it, and it's done. And I did it on both sides. So I think it looks great. So this is number 1 of the 5 in the Blue Label collection. And then we've got the hybrid, which was one that I really, really, really wanted. And this one actually has a mother of pearl. You can see that kind of there. There's a mother of pearl there. You see it glistening a little bit. So right around the subdials, and then down here on the lower half of the watch, you can see there is mother of pearl. There it goes. And then you got the gold subdials, white hands. And this is a master calendar. So this is a Ronda 5040F quartz movement. And all 5 of the blue labels are actually quartz movements. You can see there's Thursday, September, and then 23rd. That's what makes it a master calendar. You have the day of the week, the month of the year, and then the date. And then, of course, you got your gold pops that make it that blue label. And then this one is all high polished. So the blue is deeper and darker than the Magnum was because it's a complete high polished. And this is the controversial one. This one does not have a blue label case back. So you see Invicta Venom, Invicta Reserve. This one is model number 33333. But it does not say blue label on it anywhere. Shop called it a blue label. It definitely looks like a blue label, and I'm calling it a blue label as well. If you don't like it, I don't care. Leave it in the comments and I'll laugh at you. It's a blue label to me. So that's what it is. That's what I'm sticking with. Beautiful watch, but the case back out of my 5 is the only one that does not say blue label, and it's not a blue case back with the yellow writing. So I don't know if Invicta dropped the ball on that one, or it's not officially a blue label. But it sure as heck looks like one. So I'm calling it a blue label regardless. And Shop started it. All right. So just so you know. Then we got the SUBAQUA Specialty. So same case and bracelet as the hybrid. Different bezel. Where the hybrid has the Gen 2 Venom bezel. This has a regular SUBAQUA Specialty bezel. And this is a Ronda 8040N 13 jewel quartz movement. You got the retrograde day of the week up here at the top. Then you got the big date window down there at the 6. Case and cradle design. All high polish, just like the hybrid was. And these are all reserve as well. So all 5 are reserve pieces. Oh, case back. Almost forgot. So Invicta SUBAQUA, best under pressure. Invicta Reserve, for those who know, best. Blue label. And this is model number 34408. Okay, moving on to the next, the Chaos. Now this one is the only one that's completely matte. So besides the case side here, being high polished, and then the lower part of the bezel, that's it. Everything else is matte. So what you actually really see is a satin or matte finish. So it makes the blue a different color. So the blue matches here on the case side, but when you put the watch like this, the blue is lighter because it's matte. It's not high polished. And then this is the Ronda Z60 quartz movement. It's got the Chaos traditional blue dial where you can see through it, or the dial where, you know, it's a clear like plexiglass, so you can see the date wheel. That's what the Chaos is known for. And then you got, you know, of course, all the gold pops on the dial, the gold hands. Then you've got the gold down the first 3 lugs, or first 3 links. and through the lugs. Looks super dope. And that's what inspired me to do the Magnum, was because of this one here. Super good looking watch. And then we'll do the case back on this one. Invicta Reserve blue label, nice and easy. Does not say Chaos, but this is a Chaos. And this is model number 30120. And then my favorite, the one I worked the hardest for, and the one that I think is the most beautiful out of all of them, is the Russian Diver, formerly known as the Excursion Elegant. This one is just a beauty. That mother of pearl dial is banging. Look at that. See the purples and the blues and the little bit of greens and turquoises that come out through that dial. Just a beautiful dial. And that's what makes this watch so beautiful. And I love this design. So the same old thing on the blue label. It's a high polished case and bracelet. Got the Reserve logo on the crown. The crown is at the 6 along with the pushers. And then you've got that beautiful mother of pearl dial, the Ronda 8040N 13 jewel quartz movement. Fixed bezel. Everything's high polished. On the sides here, you've got, whoa, Swiss movement, caliber, Ronda 8040N, day retrograde chrono, pressure tested. And on this side, you have Invicta Reserve. Nice little touches like the Reserve logo on the screws there. And then this one, Invicta Reserve for those who know best, blue label, model number 31023. So that's what I was talking about, that all of them say blue label and have the blue and yellow case back, but the hybrid. So do me a favor, in the comments, drop which one you like the best. So we've got the Magnum, the hybrid or fusion, call it whichever one you want. I know some of you are already changing over to fusion. That's fine with me, I don't care. But hybrid or fusion, SAS, SUBAQUA Specialty, whatever you want to call this one, Chaos, or the RD, the Russian Diver. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know which one you guys like best. I love them all, or else I wouldn't have them. But if I had to pick a favorite, which I already told you, definitely the Russian Diver. And honestly, second would probably be the hybrid for me. So it'd be first, second, third, fourth, and I think the Magnum would be fifth. So that's my order. Hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed what you're watching right now. Stay tuned every Friday, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. For my live channel, or my live I'm doing every Friday with Kevin James. It's called Why Not? Watches and More. And you'll see that on the screen here right now. Check it out. Chop it up with us. We're talking watches and we're talking everything else under the sun. So we're having a good time, chopping it up. Special guests. It's going to be great. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for a few photos. Have a great day. Be safe out there, and God bless.
Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Know the name, know the game, know the paint, ayy. Better than the rest of them. Compare us to the best of them. Better than the rest of them.